Hey guys, DaveDisci, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys know, the tickets just went on sale for the BTS Love Yourself tour. And of course, your boy is going to give you some tips and tricks on what to do when you go to the concert. As I was there for their Winged tour concert, so obviously I'm going to be able to give you some advice. You can decide what you're going to burn and who you're going to burn and what the experience is going to be like, because a BTS concert is an experience. Let me tell you. You're gonna want to know how to prepare yourself for a BTS tour, so keep watching all the way to the end. Before we begin, let's just get some housekeeping out of the way. If you are new here, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. I make videos very often. Please make sure you hit the notification bell so you can be notified of those videos. If you're a hater, you like to be the first to leave a hate comment on videos, you're always welcome to hit that notification bell as well. Be notified to leave your hate comment. Okay, without further ado, let's just get into the story. So let me start by telling you how I got concert tickets to the tour. I didn't expect to go. I didn't expect to even get tickets. It was so last minute. I was able to go, and I was able to go with a friend, and it was just this crazy experience. Hopefully, if you weren't able to get tickets for the Love Yourself concert tour, you're able to with some of these tips that I'm going to tell you. Me and my friend were like waiting by the computer to get concert tickets. The one thing that we did wrong is we didn't put our credit card information in right away. We put our credit card information in as soon as it went live. A bunch of people had their credit card information in already, and all they did was just press buy. We had to go and sit through and write our 16-digit numbers. Is it 16 digits? It's a lot of digits. I had to write a lot of digits. I do it manually, and then when everything was done and we pressed send, all the tickets were like sold out for that particular venue. So then we thought, okay, great. You know, it was raining outside, so it pretty much matched our mood at the time. We're not gonna be able to go. We actually saw concert tickets pretty far away from us, but we thought, why don't we just fly out and spend a couple days over there? We can go see the concert. So we immediately jumped to the next city. Credit card information was already input, we tried to hit buy, but it was already gone. It was already sold out. Too famous. All of those tickets were sold out and were gone. So obviously me and my friend sat there and we kind of cried for 10 minutes, and we were depressed, and we didn't enjoy life anymore. So our goal next, which I don't recommend doing this, was going to eBay or Amazon to see if anyone at all had bought a bunch of tickets and were looking to sell it. You know, to make a profit or sell it for more or what have you. You can get scammed. Some people are selling it for thousands of dollars and not even a real ticket. We don't recommend doing that, but we at that point were kind of desperate. We were just hoping that there was someone who bought maybe like 10 just to sell them. So we go on these sites, we even go on Korean sites to see if anyone was selling them. It was just too early. I guess no one had put the post up yet. Nothing was up yet. So we were really upset that we weren't able to get tickets, and we're gonna miss the show. We're gonna miss seeing our daddies. No one's a bigger fanboy than me. So anyway, we accepted our fate. We accepted that we were probably going to die. We just went to bed, we went home, and whatever. Mind you, it was still a couple months before the actual show started. So a couple days go by, and I'm still sad and I'm still upset that I wasn't able to get tickets, and so were my friends. So obviously we keep looking online, and we start seeing people post that they're selling tickets. $1,000, $2,000 tickets for like seats that were so far away from the stage that you might as well just watch BTS on YouTube, because you won't be able to see them from that far. And they're selling them for that high of a price, and some was even going as far as $10,000. We were so desperate at the time that we were willing to buy those tickets, even if they were fake, just to do it. However, we didn't have the money to buy $10,000 concert tickets. It wasn't in our BTS tour budget. So we start calling up all our friends, and we ask them if anyone else has got tickets, and if anyone else is willing to sell their tickets to us or whatever. No one was willing to sell their tickets. Everyone else wanted to go, and so we were coming up with a plan on how we can sneak into the venue on that day. So fast forward a couple months later, the show is starting. At night, me and my friend were both at each other's house, and I think it was like 4 or 5 hours before the actual concert starts. So it started at 8, we were hanging out 3 or 4, and then she turns to me as we're playing video games and she says, you know, the concert is today. I took the biggest sigh ever, and I said, I didn't want to remember that. All I'm gonna remember is how I couldn't go. Then she turned to me and she said, why don't we just go anyway? And I said, what do you mean? Like, just wait outside the parking lot? Like, what do you want to do? She's like, well, you realize some of these concert tickets, there's people selling tickets at the door. Those people had bought like 10 or 20 tickets to sell at the door for maximum price. Meaning that is illegal, so don't go out and do it. You look at these people and you're like, oh, they saved our lives by getting those tickets. But if they didn't buy so many tickets, I probably would have been able to get a ticket. These people are not the nicest people, and these people aren't actually doing something legal. I don't recommend doing it. However, what I totally recommend is buying it from them. You know what, you're doing a good deed. You're saving somebody. He spent thousands of dollars on these tickets. He might as well make his money back. Otherwise, he's a business and he could go bankrupt. do a favor and buy the tickets from them. So, you know, I get changed and showered, which I rarely do. So that was like the first time that year that I had showered. I wear my shirts, which, by the way, all my shirts have stains on them. So I was gonna meet my daddy with a stain on my shirt. I mean, I wasn't gonna go out and buy new shirts. I was already spending all my money on BTS tickets. Am I gonna get all this money to buy a new shirt? Stain is a fashion thing, right? Like, people like stains, right? That's like in. So as I was obsessing how I was looking in the mirror, debating whether Jimin, if he saw me, if he would be attracted to my stain on my shirt, my friend was getting ready and we all called a cab and we left. So we finally show up to the venue, and this venue was huge. It was gorgeous. It was like insane. There was so many people waiting outside the door, and we were looking and we were waiting to see if there was someone selling tickets. They usually don't sell it very close to the door because it is illegal, as I said, so they can get arrested. So they usually sometimes do it through the back entrance, or sometimes they do it maybe like a couple blocks away from the concert. So we were kind of walking around to see if we could find someone that was away from the concert. Usually some shady guy with a hood on. Literally approached a bunch of shady guys with hoods on, and we were, you know, offered some meth. I don't judge. You do you. If you do meth, that's good. Do it by yourself. I'm not gonna partake in that, but thank you. So finally we find someone. He comes up to us and is shady looking. He's like, "You want tickets?" "Yes, please." And then he shot us and we died. And from heaven, we were able to see the BTS concert from below. I'm kidding. Sold us the tickets. The tickets weren't actually too bad. He sold it to us probably double the price of what the original tickets was. So the tickets were like 50, he gave it to us for like 110, 120. It wasn't too bad, we were expecting to pay that much. I was that idiot over there that said, "Do you take debit card?" So we get our tickets and we wait in line. We knew that we were probably going to be in the back, weren't going to be able to get into the floor. So we went outside, we waited for like 3 or 4 hours, and you know what? We actually didn't feel too bad that we were waiting outside because there was actually a couple people behind us, so we weren't the latest people, and we weren't going to be the last people in the venue. That's okay. We get into the venue, and they were very strict about not bringing cameras or anything like that, but your boys got a phone. So they would get a shot of this at the concert. Oh my god, yes, I know. What a great shot. It's my favorite shot. It's my ringtone. As you can see, it's like very crowded and there's a lot of people, and they put on a big show. When BTS performs, they like to take up the whole entire stage with all of their dancing and all the members all scattered around the stage. They like to have a big experience. If you got tickets and you are going to be at the show, I would actually recommend, first of all, getting there early. Not getting there and being like the 6,000th person enter through the door. All you can see is like little dots or whatever of BTS, so you want to be a little bit closer to the stage. By getting there early, or by getting there that morning of, you should probably bring things like a pillow, because you have something to hug and bite on while you're screaming when BTS is dancing, obviously. Some snacks, whatever. I always recommend bringing some snacks. I brought a ton of food with me as well. The boy gets thirsty when he sees Jimin on stage. I like how they also talk to the audience too. BTS doesn't always just perform, they also have moments where they talk to everybody and they say things. And from that, you can just tell how genuine of a person that they really are, how nice, and like how they obviously want to be famous, but they don't want to be famous in a way that's bad. They want to be famous to be able to spread their music. They want to be famous so that they can spread their influence and do what they want to do for a living. You can tell that they've worked so hard on this, and they always tear up when they're talking about like how successful they've become over the years and how they thought that they could never make it and they actually did. So it's just such a heartwarming experience. You're gonna come out probably crying or probably with the feels. You're going to experience all of the emotions when you go. When you see Jimin up on that stage, your first reaction is going to be, "Yes, Daddy." So that is my experience with the BTS tour, and I hope you got something out of that, and I hope you thought that that was helpful, so that when you go to your BTS concert, you know what to do. And if you are looking to get tickets, I hope you go and you meet a shady guy and buy tickets from him. Don't get killed. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving your comments, and thank you for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. And with that said, I will see you in the very next one. Bye.